Hey guys, this is Jake at Brookhaven Farms. Today we're going to show you guys how to build an H-brace. The first thing you want to do when you're building your H-brace is you want to set up, mark on your post where you want your H-brace to be. We're going to put up page wire that's 48 inches tall. So I'm going to want to set my post, a 6-inch post, at about 40 inches up. So I'm just going to measure from the ground here. I'm going to take me a pen and mark my 40 inches. And guys, you're going to say, well, the ground is slanted like this. Well, yes, it is, but you want your post to be level with the same grade as the ground. And measuring up 40 inches is going to let you achieve that. Because if not, if you put it straight level, then your post, from this post to this post, it'd probably end up here, which would not be ideal. Once you have that in, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to measure between that steeple we just put in. Maybe Brandon, you can hold that. Between this and here, it's 106.5. Okay. So then you're going to come down to this post. And mark 6.5. And then cut it.
It's a bit too short, but it'll stay.
Just hold it. Then you're going to take a big leg here. There we go. Put a lag in just to hold it. So the next thing we're going to do, now that we got our wooden brace construction up, we're going to put in our wire brace. We'll prep for that. So just come right above this brace post and put your staple in. And I like to take another staple and put it right in under it. And what this is going to do, when you bring your wire around, it's going to hold it for you. And then you're putting it on the top. You're putting your wire on the top on this side. You're going to run it around and back to the bottom. That way, when you tighten it, it's pulling this post back into this brace. That way, because your fence is going to be pushing this way, that wire is going to pull it this way. So you have counter forces holding your fence together. A spinning jenny works really good when you're doing this, but you just want to take your wire, run it through. We'll just run it through the bottom steeple here on the side. And what this is going to do is it's going to keep your wire from crossing each other. If your wire crosses each other, get that bend out of it there, Brandon. If your wire crosses each other, it's not going to pull tight. So you're going to go around once, and you went to the top one on that one. You want to go to the top one on this one. On this staple, just run it through that staple. You don't have to put the staples in there, but man, does it not make it a lot easier. Then you might need to feed you some excess around. that. Pull it on that other side. It's about time to man. Hang on. Alright, you're gonna pull your excess through. Brown. You just need enough to go through and back around to meet the middle. That's probably good, Brandon. And you run it back through. This is gonna be clean right here. And you run it through this. Bottom one. Cut this one where it meets just about the middle. And then we're gonna cut this one where it meets just about the middle. Watch your eyes, boys. Okay, then stick your ends of your wire in the ground to hold them. Just like this. And you pull it tighter. Pull it tight. Make sure it's not crossed up nowhere on your ends. Okay. Stick the ends in the ground. Check you. Make sure they're not crossed, which they are a little bit. Make sure they're about like that right there. Okay. This top side's good. The next thing you want to do is to put one of these on. You always want to back feed you 2 crimps, or you can hand tie it. My hands ain't working that good this morning, so I'm gonna crimp it. Boom. Put this to the outside. Put your little pigtail in. Bend it over. Squeeze it down. Slide your crimp on like this. Just like it right there, and then you're going to crimp it. If you buy yourself, you can put it on the ground to help you hold it. Push down. That's one. I'm going to do each crimp twice to get the full holding power of that crimp. So that's 2 crimps on one of them little sleeves. You're gonna make sure you get that other one pushed up there. Crimp it again. Okay, now that you got your stuff crimped, I'm gonna take this, pull it, make sure they're not crossed up there. I'm gonna take this, and you're gonna pull this tight. So now to hook your tightener, which we just attached up to your wire, we're gonna hold this one, just hold it between your legs. You always want to hold your wire when you cut it. Hold your wire so it don't go flying back at you. So we're going to cut it about right here because we want it in the center of all this junk. And you're going to take it down here, and you're always going to turn this to where you see a hole, and it's pointing straight up at you. You're going to take your wire, run it through like so, and then you're going to take this and bend it around like that, like so, and then take your cutters and cut it so it's not sticking out any, like that. Take your crescent wrench here. Oh, I can't do that. So you always got to cut your slack off here. Get you a few wraps, and then you got to make sure it's not twisted on the ends of your post here. So this one's good. This one is twisted. So before you tighten it up too much, just got to make sure you untwist it, or it won't pull all the slack out. And you just tighten this up. Oh, that little wrench is kind of hard. Okay. That's pretty tight. That's tight enough. I'll show you the next thing. What you want to do is you want to suck these wires together, because you don't want it sticking out when you fancy if you're going to do electric, and it just makes it look good. It makes it sleek looking. And that's what you want. So you just take it. And what I like to do is if you see this long tail, I like to bend it to the width of my hand. Just like that right there. That makes a handle. Then I'll just hold here, and you want to keep it from twisting. If you had you a set of pliers, this would be real handy. But you just turn it up, bring it down. Make your hands strong, boys. Okay, that's enough wraps. Just gonna leave it just like that. Let me get me another piece. A lot of people gonna get mad at me about this, but these are junk. These are Harbor Freight. They're like 50 cents. I bought them about 4 years ago. So don't yell at me when I'm about to do this. Take you a pair of pliers, put on the fence, and you're just gonna beat it on down. And that's going to make that banjo string tight. And it's going to keep all this wire up out of your way, where you can actually do something with it. Guys, this is Jake at Brookhaven Farms. Today, we made an H brace. Follow along for more tips and tricks on how to do a little farming. Hope you guys has a great day. Enjoy your week, and spring's almost here. Hold on, boys. Thanks.